Though emergencies seldom occur within our system, knowing what to do in the event of one will help make your ride safer. MTA New York City Transit personnel are specially trained in our emergency procedures and will be there to keep you informed and to assist you in the event of an emergency, whatever it may be. In the event of an emergency, MTA New York City Transit needs you to follow some simple rules to help us facilitate keeping you safe. Rule number 1. Stay calm. You can be sure that necessary actions are being taken by MTA New York City Transit personnel to keep you and your fellow customers safe. Rule number 2. Listen for instructions. Train crews will keep you informed about the situation and instruct you in what you should do. Rule number 3. Do not pull the emergency brake. Pulling the emergency brake may complicate the efforts of train crews to help keep you and your fellow customers safe. Remember, MTA New York City Transit personnel are specially trained to handle emergency situations. Rule number 4. Remain inside the train. Subway tracks are dangerous. The tracks may still be electrified and will cause serious injuries if you're not careful. Decals outlining these rules and other emergency instructions can be found at either end of train cars. On our newer trains, customers are encouraged to use the emergency intercom located at either end of the car to inform train crews of any situation they feel may be an emergency. To operate the emergency intercom, follow the simple directions written on it. Some emergency situations may require the evacuation of the train you're riding on. In these situations, it's especially important that you and your fellow customers listen carefully and follow the instructions of the train crews. There are 4 ways you may be evacuated from the train. The first method you may be evacuated from a train is to an area adjacent to the tracks, known as the bench wall. Train crews will be there to assist you and your fellow customers and lead you to an emergency exit or station platform. The second method of evacuating you and your fellow customers from a train is to have you transferred to a train that has pulled up ahead or behind the one you are riding on. Train crews from both trains will assist you in transferring from the train you are riding on to the other train. The third method that may be used to evacuate you and your fellow customers to safety is to have you transfer to a train that has pulled up alongside the train you are riding on. A device known as an emergency evacuation device will be placed between the 2 trains to allow you to safely cross over to the other train and be taken to a safe area. Train crews from both trains and other MTA New York City Transit personnel will be there to assist you and your fellow customers to safely transfer from one train to the other. Be sure to follow their instructions carefully while transferring from one train to the other. The fourth method that may be used to evacuate you and your fellow customers to safety is from the train you are riding onto the track bed. Once power has been removed from the tracks, MTA New York City Transit personnel will assist you from the train to the track bed. You will be assisted down the track bed to the nearest station platform or emergency exit. Although they rarely happen, most emergencies in the subway can be handled without having to evacuate a train. If it becomes necessary to evacuate a train, rest assured MTA New York City Transit personnel are trained in handling these situations and that your safety is our top priority. So now that you know what to do in the event of an emergency, you can feel more comfortable about the safety of your ride. You can ride safe and ride smart.